السلام عليكم واهلا وسهلا بالجميع. رجعت لكم فيديو جديد مع لعبة سايبر بانك 2077. هذا الفيديو رح نكفي المهمة اللي وقفناها بالفيديو الماضي. نحن تقريبا صرنا على هيك على حواف النهاية. إذا عجبكم المقطع طبعا لا تنسوا اللايك، شي بحفزني. اكتبوا رأيكم تعليقات واشتركوا بالقناة وخلونا نكفي المهمة ونتبع هاناكو. كل شوي بنسى اسمها.
Johnny, fuck no, not now.
عموت أنا.
It won't be much longer, V. Will you stay with us?
أجل لك من أفضل أن نسرع.
We're growing weaker by the minute. We gotta hurry.
Indeed we do.
Dialogues
are, in a manner of speaking.
Meaning?
To what extent they have faith in me or my money, I do not know.
Guess it'd be all the same to them, wouldn't it?
You are never one to mince words.
That's why you brought me here. Anyway, motivations aside, what's important is that they shoot in the right direction.
As a last resort, and only then.
You mean when the board rejects every word out of our mouths?
If, not when.
هدول مشان شكلهم يساعدوني إذا صار هجوم.
Neutralize them too?
Keep your weapon at hand, and do not utter a word until I ask you to. No matter what happens, you must trust me.
لازم نثق فيها شو ما صار. ليك وين الاجتماع بالهواء الطلق.
We could relocate the archipelago, you know, so there are other islands around. It sounds right.
I am late. Apologies.
في عنا 4 هون.
What are you doing here?
My brother, where is he?
He told us to start without him.
Then, begin without him, we shall.
Begin what?
The removal of Yorinobu from his position as CEO of Arasaka.
Did I hear you correctly? What are you doing? You cannot... Hanako, I believe you owe us an explanation.
V, this is your seat.
You hear that? Plant your ass somewhere else.
أسر على مقعد.
This is outrageous.
Much obliged.
يخرب بيتك شو وقح.
Yorinobu murdered my father and exploited his death to justify his warmongering. And you knew of this. All of you.
Fascinating. Absurd!
Careful what you say.
Yes, indeed. Where's there nothing else? Is this all you have?
I have an eyewitness.
إنها الحقيقة، كنت هناك، صدقت غير مثل الكلاب فعلا. خلينا نسبهم.
You lapped up Yorinobu's lies eagerly like the dogs you are. Convenient to be so docile.
This little stage show is starting to bore me. Will someone call security?
Great idea. They can go straight to Yorinobu and ask him what happened at Konpeki Plaza. Just make sure they're armed. Your boss starts strangling people when he gets mad.
A serious accusation, admittedly, but nothing more.
If our testimony is not enough, perhaps you will listen to my father.
Oh. Arasaka-sama.
赤子のようにまんまと騙されたか、日和見主義に走ったが、いずれにせよ彼にも役員である者たちがなんと
نحسب بيتهم معناته. هيك بدهم ياكلوا بهدلة.
Is this to convince us? Magic trick.
マーヘッド、お前がミリテクとの全面戦争を をしていた時、私はこう言ったはずだ。お前には3つのものが欠けている。自信、知性、そして根性だ。
ما بقي شيء.
見たところ、あれから何も変わっていないようだな。
بهدر ومسح فيه الأرض.
Arasaka-sama, what is your command?
花子の指示に従え。花子の発する言葉は全て私の言葉同然だ。
هات لنشوف شو بده يصير.
Objections?
ما بظن حدا رح يعترض.
What the hell's happening?
Initiating Hayabusa protocol.
Clearly, someone objects.
Is in lockdown.
Who activated the lockdown?
Is it you? Is this your doing, Hanako? To lock us in here so we devour each other like rats in a cage?
Hear that?
Have you brought more of this filth from the street? I They're here!
لا أنا ما بيمشي الحال، هاد السلاح بدي هاوت. بسرعة حدث إلى هاناكو.
He sought to.
Neutralize us.
احكيلك كلمة.
I did not believe he would go to such lengths. I will gather a force and take control of Arasaka Tower. You must find my brother. This lift will take you to the upper atrium. From there, you can reach Yorinobu's floor. I want him taken alive.
Alive? After all this?
He is still my brother. If you harm a hair on his head, our agreement will be void. Hajime nasai.
طيب
建物全体よ。
ماشي. شوف آخرتها معك انت وأخوك. صار بدنا قنبلة. انت آلي، انا والله مالي. هذا في إنا في بسرعة. ما بقي له ضربة خالص. بدي طلق أنا. هذا شو مدري شو. مكونات عنصر غير شائع. نروح نقلع. خليني بس اخذ لك السيف. طيب تعالوا، ما في داعي للدم، كله فول عندي. اطلع يلا.
At the end of the hall, there is an atrium in lift shaft. Be careful. I have heard there is fighting on this level.
تمام هي وصلنا. في اثنين هون على اليسار. بس بعاد اساسا.
Come out with your hands in the air.
Understood. On your command. Eliminate all hostiles.
Regroup!
اوكي.
Intruder alert! Intruder!
حلو. في واحد ورا. نعم. هاي طلق، خذ الطلق. عبي دم. هيك بتفجروا الآلي، بتضربوا له ايديه تخلصوا منه، تسلخوا دم على السريع. خد دم جديدة. هذا مسدس مو وقته، اساسا نحن بآخر اللعبة فما له مهم المسدس حاليا. كاميرا تانية، وين الكاميرا؟ هلاك. في كاميرا تالتة هون. خالصة. هاي كاميرا خالصة. في كاميرا تالتة عم تشوفني. في قواص علقانين الناس ببعضهم.
Got a problem. They disabled all the elevators.
My people will take back the control room shortly. Go to the lift in the middle on level 3. Quickly.
الطابق الثالث بالنص.
Good. There are more stairs on the opposite side.
خالص. هي ليش بدي هذا ماله طعمه. شو في عكون انتو؟ بدي طلق انا لهيك عم حوس بسرعة دم. تمام. هاي طلق. تمام. في طلق هون، في هاي وفي هاي. لازم نطلع. كاميرات بكل قرنة يا زلمة. بدنا نطلع من هذيك الجهة. جاهزين. هدي دم دم. في لسه نحماته آخر شي السريع. ما في وقت ضيعه، خلينا نطلع بالأسانسير.
The lockdown has been lifted. Be very careful. Your numbers men are certain to be in position. I will join you once we have the situation under control.
تمام.
2067. An Arasaka bodyguard shields the Emperor of Japan from an assassin's bullet.
بس دقيقة.
2071. Arasaka security forces prevent mass riots in San Francisco.
Arasaka bodyguard.
2074. An Arasaka investigation eliminates a terror cell in Rio de Janeiro, ending a string of attacks and executing those responsible.
You will receive Netrunner support soon.
Arasaka's counter in Jakarta, foiling 45 to attack and sabotage.
هيك ما
Arasaka shine in 2077. That depends on you.
دقايق العبي. مين في هاي؟ اوكي في انت.
Guards are taken care of.
There is a large room ahead. My brother's most capable men guard it. You know what to do. My netrunners have dealt with the doors. You can keep moving.
طيب خليني بس شوف اذا في طلب، لانه هلا انسب وقت لهالشي. كأنه كلهم ماتوا منيح وقت قياسي، بس ما في بظن اللي عم دور عليه، فخلينا نتوجه للمكتب.
As if they were gonna make this easy.
يا حبيبي مين اجا؟ لا لا هذا انت؟ بعد بعد عبي دم. بعد بعد بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة. بعد دم. ما بعرف ما عم طلع الدم تبعي. بعد بعد دم. بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة. بعد خلينا بعد شوي عنه. خد دم تاني. بعد رجع لورا. براسه. بعد 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 روح. هاي شو هاي ما بدي اياها. بعده العمى انتو هلا مو وقتكم ابدا. دم. خالص. مين في لسه؟ في هاد. عبي دم. تعال. براسه وبس هالضرر. عبي هلا بده يجي. شو ها؟ عبي 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 بسرعة روح. طيب خلينا نعبي على السريع. عبي دم. انا ما بعرف الدم قديش معي. لا تروح طلع. ايه علينا وقت تجوا انتو. خرطش طيب. اوبس اوبس روح 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 روح. تعال انت. خالصين. مين في لسه؟ مين مين في واحد تحت. وليه لا تلزق فيني؟ وينه خلينا نفجر هاي. طيب عبي دم. وينه؟ احسن شيء ضل بعاد عنه. بعد لحق دم. عليك خليها. بسرعة، حابب انهيك بهالطريقة هاي. هيك
Adam Smasher. What's your take, Johnny? Son of a bitch. It's basically scrap. Suppose it'll have to do. It's... How about that, Johnny? That was for you.
خاض عبي دم. بس الدم البطيخ ما عاد طلع. خلينا نضب او ما نضب شي. خلينا نروح على السريع لهنيك. عم شو صرفت عليه طلق ووقت ودنيا. بس منيح مات من اول مرة.
Almost there.
I am as well. Remember, do not harm a hair on his head.
I remember. Privilege is all yours.
ما بوعدك اترك لك اياه بس لانه مجبرين. بس صح انا بالاول اقدر قاتل. شو هذا الغبي؟ شو لابس؟
Where is my sister?
رجلي ساتحة بسرعة في لحظة.
Be here any sec now. Until then.
ليش هيك لابس كأنه بدلة عروس؟
So don't try anything.
What would I try? I have tried everything. Nothing else remains.
ابعد السلاح أنا تحتاج إليه.
This you won't need.
Just one bullet left. It's not for you. Look. What do you see?
رجل خسر الحرب زار.
Terror and deaths that could have been avoided.
Avoided?
You lost.
It is they who have lost. Kyoto. Dubai. Paris.
شو
These
عمل؟
people had a chance today, but they lost it.
A chance? A chance for what?
To forget their fear.
هذا غير منطقي أو لا أفهم.
This how you want to help people forget their fear? By killing them. Sorry. Just don't get it.
Fear. Ever since I can remember, the one thing I cannot deny him. He knew how to cause fear in people.
Saburo.
He once told me anything of value is only a flag blowing in wind. And wind is fear. And then, you know what he did? Blew in my face. That was the one time he was wrong. And others? It worked on them. They feared him. Even now, you saw. Idiots terrified of a dead man talking from a box. Pathetic. I would change that. If only you did not appear.
لم تكن ستغير أي شيء، ليس لديك أي أخلاقيات، تخليت عن كل شيء.
Wouldn't have changed a damn thing. You're exactly like him. All you want is power.
Power? Huh. Truly, power? 50 years ago, terrorists blew this building into smoke.
Yeah, so I heard.
And what did it give us?
Not much.
Nothing. But I learned a lesson. If planting bombs not enough, what can you do? You become bomb.
كأني عم حس إنه هو أعطيهم القنبلة.
هاناكو.
نيسان.
كأنه هو اللي فجر الشركة، ساعدهم بتفجير، يعني ساعد جو لحتى يفجروا الشركة.
世界が崩れ去るときは必ずお前がそこにいる。
やめて。人の前よ。I thank you, V. That will be all.
Not all. Not yet.
I will keep my end of our agreement. You will go with Hellman.
And you?
And you?
I must stay with my brother.
شو الأخ هذا التافه؟
Come. Time to look to your problem.
أوه. الزور ماشي. بسرعة استعجل شوي.
Fate is a fickle mistress, isn't she?
فوت برقبته فوت.
You spend your whole life fighting something. Only to
اذهب في
become
رحلة
the very
أخيرة.
same thing. Quite literally.
وين نحن؟ بقلب شي. اوكي. هذا هرم. شكلنا بقلب الشريحة او كيف؟ هذا جوني.
It worked. I did it.
المسجوني زي ما كلمتها.
Johnny, Hanako kept her word.
Looking at you now reminds me of the moment we met. Still see that same small-time merc, little thief with his head in the clouds. Haven't changed a bit.
لا لقد تغيرت. هل يمكنك توقف عن أحكام الدقيقة؟ لم أعد أصدق رأيك بشكل معتاد على العالم.
Got it all wrong. No way that V would have ever made it this far. Just wouldn't have survived. I had to grow stronger. And I did.
Maybe. But that V also couldn't stomach betrayal.
Wait, that's what you think? I betrayed you?
Worse. Lots. You betrayed yourself.
وين راح؟ اجلس ليس لديك الحق في الحكم علي. ماذا تقصد بذلك؟
What do you mean by that?
Biochip did more than just blend our memories. That line that kept V and Silverhand separate, well, faded a while back.
I'm still here. I know what I want, and I know where I came from.
I. Who's this I? You even know?
في نفس الفتى الذي مات في مكتب النفايات، الذي اختار النجاة. أنا خاطئ هذه أعتقد أن هذا ما علي، فعلت ما أريد فعله. أنا الرابح هنا، لا أعرف من أكون.
No, V.
الذي اختار نجاة.
I'm the V who chose to live.
Same drive that kept Silverhand going his whole life. That drive and two thoughts. Never look back. Never look to those around you. Just keep moving. Look ahead. Stare death straight in the eye.
You're not the only rebel around here.
And I'm not the only one to have missed the bigger picture. We're a tangled web, you and me. One and the same. So if you're here to tell me something, it's because you need to hear it yourself.
أردت فقط أن أتحدث لأجل الأيام الخوالي. أريد أن أفترق علاقاتنا جيدة كأصدقاء. أريد أن أشرح كل شيء. لقد وصلنا إلى النهاية. لقد جئت من أجل الوداع. أنا وأنت. لم يبقى شيء ليقال. ما بعرف صراحة. خيارات صعبة وكلها مصيرية وكلها بتغير الحوار كامل. فقط أن أتحدث لأجل الأيام الخوالي. أفترق علاقاتنا جيدة كأصدقاء. أريد أن أشرح كل شيء. خلينا نشرح
I
له.
want you to hear me out. Let me explain all this.
Explain. Oh. Then talk.
Listen. I'm on an operating table getting sliced open. Arasaka docs are taking the chip out as we speak. I mean, you knew it'd end this way. That the day would come when I'd want to be normal again. Want my life back.
Normal's overrated. If it exists at all. They're cutting a piece of us out. And that'll leave a hole forever.
كيف كان هذا هو الاتفاق؟ ما الخيار المتاح لي؟ لا وجود لي نحن. خلينا نحسب ما الخيار المتاح
What
لي.
choice did I have?
Stay true to yourself. Give a thought to a tiny concept called loyalty.
If you're all paranoid about being thrown in another Arasaka prison, don't be. They're gonna shred you.
You're never gonna get it. It's not about Arasaka. Not even about life and death.
إذا بما تعرف لا أنت الذي لا تفهم.
Then what's it all about, Johnny? Enlighten me.
The principle, V. It's always about the principle. Swap meat for chrome, live a BD fantasy, whatever. But at the end of it all, it's the code you live by that defines who you are. Ever get lost? It shows you the way home. Bust up into pieces, it puts you back together again.
That rocker boy Silverhand's credo? Words he lived by?
Something Johnny picked up from V. The old V.
شيء حصل عليه جوني من في القديم. راك الحيوان. شكرا على كل شيء.
I don't want to drag this out. Just see you around, Johnny. And thanks for everything. If not for you, I'd be long dead. Several times over.
Remember what Dex asked you? Quiet life or blaze of glory?
Sure, I remember.
Shame you chose wrong. Damn shame.
اخترنا شكلنا الاختيار الغلط. خنا جوني،
In
خنا
addition,
جاك،
numerous brain functions
وخنا
remain dormant.
رفيقة جاك اللي بتشبه
The neural
المشعوذة.
impulses have been rerouted to the neural processor, a temporary measure.
When can I expect a full report?
I will send it by the end of this week.
My congratulations again on your success. Goodbye.
عيادة أراساكا.
Please prepare the patient's room.
انهض أين لا يمكن حتى التفكير بشكل سليم. ماذا حدث إلى جوني؟
What? Where's Johnny?
The construct has been cleared from all engrams. The madness is past.
So,
We shredded him, as agreed.
having trouble remembering how I got here.
Some memories you have lost permanently. Others will return in time. You must stay calm. Your neural processor is overburdened. Any unnecessary stress response will only make things worse.
هل ما زلت في؟ أنا على قيد الحياة. هذا هو الأهم، أن لا نشعر بالنعاس.
Am I still V? I died. Twice,
Everything is in order.
No.
لن أنا أشعر بالفراغ.
I feel empty. As if I'm being pulled. Stretched.
Please take the patient away. Notepad. Progression and its further trajectory remain unclear. Removing the tumors proved a difficult task. But the operation on the engram was the real challenge.
Let's go.
Is the ship of Theseus, dismantled into component parts and reassembled, still the same ship? We are
لا تقلي
pioneers, the
نحن
first to
بالفضاء.
ever separate mentally conjoined twins.
When in Kyoto,
Yes. In the end, even the human
I
soul
hear the
can
cuckoo
go.
calling and long for Kyoto.
Huh?
شو بقى؟
Please rest. A doctor will be with you shortly.
عيادة أراساكا. خلينا نشوف في المراية، نعمل نظرة كيف صار موديلنا. شو ها؟ مفتوح راسه. مدري مو مفتوح من الجليتش. شكله من الجليتش. خلينا نتسطح شوي. والله فكرت مخه طالع لفوق، اما وقت بعد بين شعره طلع جليتش باللعبة او شي، ما بعرف. حرام اللعبة شو فيها جليتشات.
Waiting for you.
كويس. مين هو جوني اللي عم ينادي؟ ليك بالفضاء لحنا. لا 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 يا الله.
WNS News has been notified of a breaking story. Saburo Arasaka lives once more, though now in the body of his son. The CEO was reported dead months ago, but now it's been revealed that a copy of his consciousness was made before his death. It appears his consciousness was used to override that of his son and heir Yorinobu Arasaka. This shocking development was revealed at a press conference earlier today.
نعم.
皆さん、いらっしゃい。祖父はよく、枯れ落ちた花は枝に戻らないと言っていました。人は誰も物心ついた瞬間から死を恐れるものです。ついに人類最大の恐怖が克服されました。私、三郎荒坂は今息子の体を使い皆さんの前に立っています。 私はかつて頼信に生を与えました。彼は愛する父のためにそれを返してくれたのです。私のいない間、頼信は会社を変革しようといくつかの決定を下しましたが、これは過ちでした。私の指揮のもと、荒坂社は元の姿を取り戻します。決して揺らぐことのない強い荒坂が帰ってくることを約束いたします。ご清聴ありがとうございました。 Today is truly a historic day. Today technology has fulfilled the promise.
هلا فهمت ليش اعتبرني خاين جوني. هلا فهمت ليش تخبصت
Please get
الدنيا.
ready. Testing will begin shortly.
No, good morning. No, got some good news for you.
We must complete a series of tests. Please do not hinder.
رجع عاش الاب ولا كأنه في شي، وموت جوني راح على الفاضي وجاك راح على الفاضي.
Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
شو نقرا؟
Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
And it was a sight to behold, he said, how a soul would choose its life. Sometimes pitiable, sometimes laughable, at times wonderful and strange.
That's enough. Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
حلو حلو. شبهها.
Please link yourself to the device.
شبه ليش هيك فجأة نقزت؟
Higher order representation formation initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
هذا الاختبارات ما هو تشكيل تمثيل على المستوى، ما الغرض من ذلك الجهاز؟
What's this thingamajig for?
It measures pupillary response.
طيب ما هو تشكيل تمثيل عالي المستوى؟
Higher order representation what?
Engram surgery carries an elevated risk of the onset of personality disorder. The test is essential.
ما هذه الاختبارات؟
What are these tests meant to test?
Initiate device calibration. Respond to the keywords. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Journey.
ماذا جوني؟ حياة، ملحمة، حرية، ما الحياة؟
Life.
Home.
منزل، مدينة ليس مبنى ضخم، مدينة.
The city.
Enemy.
المدينة أراساكا، تمرد الموت.
I don't know.
Principle.
مبدأ أراساكا المدينة، تمرد.
Rebellion.
Betrayal.
خيانة، أراساكا.
Arasaka.
سجلي يلا سجلي، نحن عندنا وعم ننتف في
You're
دقنا.
in a cornfield. Tall, green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
أي نوع من الاختبارات هذا؟
What's this test for anyway?
It tests your level of empathy. The heat has made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet. The machine has torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
هل هناك خطب معه؟ هذا يكفي.
That's enough.
The test is necessary.
I said enough.
We shall return to it later.
تضرب أنت والاختبارات.
How'd I do?
We will see. Motor function test. Please step onto the treadmill.
ولقيمة كمان.
Motor function test. Please connect to the device.
What's this test all about?
Please walk. Gradually accelerate.
Shit.
راح يصيح فيها الزلمة.
Get up. You can't stay here.
هاي جوني مرة تانية. وبعدين مع هالفضاء، مو فضاء هالمرة، تحقق من الأصوات. هي جاك. ما في غير عم يعاقبونا على هالاختيار. والله مو انا اللي اخترته يا جماعة، هي هيك القصة مشيت. شو ساوي؟ انه جاك ضحى بحاله كرمال الشريحة، واخر شي لحنا تعالجنا عند العدو.
A letter of protest regarding the apparent resurrection has been signed by religious leaders, human rights groups, and Virtue 100 company CEOs.
This is an abomination born of unchecked vanity, technocratic arrogance, complete moral collapse.
Our position is clear. Saburo Arasaka's seizure of power
Hey,
is a
America.
violation of international law. International arbitration is absolutely necessary to...
Do we really want to live in a world where the rich and powerful can become immortal? Where they can continue to take from the poor? Not only their livelihoods, but even their You are gods! You are gods! You are gods! You are gods! Life is not portrayed! Life is not...
But Saburo Arasaka has issued his response in similarly strong terms. There will be no appeasement.
荒坂社内部の出来事に関して外部の方々にとやかく言われる筋合いはありません。生を受けることに許可が必要ない以上、蘇ることも同様であると考えるべきです。私が息子を殺めたなどという主張は事実無根。法的根拠もありません。合意の上での身体の贈与は一種の寄付に分類することができ、殺人には到底値しません。殺人の条件は生物学的な死です。見ての通り、この体。
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly.
ماذا نتائج اختبارات بالفعل؟
Any results from the tests you already did?
عم هذا أراساكا جنن
No, we're
الدنيا.
not done yet. Today we begin a new series of tests.
Fine. Hit me. Let's get this done.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube. Next test, please connect your personal link.
ما فهمت ليش هيك عم تاخده يعني.
Higher order representation formation, initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
نفس الشيء مرة أخرى، ماذا يمكن حل المكعب اللعين؟
Why can't I solve the fucking cube?
That is what I'm trying to determine.
نفس الشيء مرة أخرى.
Same thing. Again?
We need very precise data.
Let's start this thing.
Device calibration. Please respond to each keyword with your initial association.
Okay.
As quick as I can, no thinking. Got it.
Illness.
مرض، أنا، الحياة، المدينة.
The city.
Rebellion.
تمرد. حياة.
Life.
I, me.
أنا، الفراغ، الموت، تحول.
Transformation.
بعرف شو لون علاقة.
The present.
حاضر، الجحيم، فراغ.
A void.
The future.
ليس لدي فكرة.
No idea.
You're in a cornfield. Tall
إيه
green
علينا
plants as
انتو
far as the
النباتات.
eye can see. The sun is in your eyes, bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
The heat's made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet.
The machine is torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
هذا يكفي.
Right, enough.
Measurements complete. We will now move on to the motor function test. Please step onto the treadmill.
اشمعنى هي القرنة هيك إضاءتها سيئة وطالع أنا بنفسجي؟ صارت هي بنفسجية.
Motor function test.
طبيعي هذا الشيء إنه
link.
نحن بنفسجيين؟ ولا هذا جليتش عظيم جديد؟ واضح إنه جليتش.
Slow walk.
No point to this.
The tests are necessary. They must be performed.
صرنا افاتار. بدي امشي انا. اوكي.
Treadmill. Testing concluded for today. Communications have been unlocked. You may now phone home. Earth.
ميرسي لانك قلتيلي. اذهب للنوم. اجلس. زبطت الالوان. منيح راح الجليتش. again.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
وبعدين مع اختها المكعب. ما عم ينحل. هن ما عم يخلوني حله. شو هاد؟ اوكي طلع منام.
Many pundits and analysts warned of a possible outbreak of armed conflict. The exacerbation of tensions was heightened when Yorinobu Arasaka assumed leadership following his father's death and accused Militech of his murder. However, in an unexpected shift, the return of Saburo Arasaka appears to have diffused the situation between the rival megacorporations.
継続は力なり。荒坂社の基本理念です。息子の頼信はこの言葉を忘れ、焦って変化を求めすぎました。私が敵味方両者に説き続けてきた教訓。完璧なものを変える必要はない。これが真理なのです。以上となります。
Saburo Arasaka and NUS President Rosalind Myers have agreed to meet in person to lay the groundwork for a lasting peace. A first step goodwill was taken today as the Arasaka CEO withdrew from Night City 15 armored vehicles from the company.
هل سيمتد هذا الوقت طويل؟
Hey, listen. These tests gonna go on much longer?
We need very precise data.
Can't stand this anymore.
Cognitive function test.
كعبات تتحشى دحش
Solve the
بإيده
cube.
وبتسحبها غصب عنه.
Please sit up. Respond to the key words. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Loyalty.
اختفيت.
No. Want to talk to Hanako Arasaka.
Please respond to each term with the first thing that comes to mind.
Quick as I can, no thinking, right?
Humanity.
لا مزيد من الاختبارات.
Enough. No more tests. I refuse to take any.
وبعدين معكم
Please step onto the treadmill.
صار جهاز النوم.
No.
يحرق أخت السيران.
As quickly as you
بعدين
can without thinking about it. V.
أريد التحدث إلى هاناكو.
Hanako Arasaka. Want to talk to her now.
يحرق أخت الاختبارات اللي ما كانت تخلص. 700 اختبار كل يوم.
Solve the cube.
حل. ألقي المكعب اللعنة. هذا يكفي. خلينا نحله. خالص.
It worked.
Good morning. Please get up.
انهض. تحدث إلى أندرز هيلمان. إجا حدا جديد أخيرا. صباح الخير. هل هذا هو الصباح؟ أندرز ما كان يتصور.
Didn't expect to see you here, of all people.
Life is full of surprises. Reprehensible place. I hate it. It could drive one insane.
What do you want?
They asked me to speak to you.
لقد عاد سابورو رسالة. لقد عدت إلى المؤسسة إلى الأبد.
Guess you're back in the Arasaka fold. For good this time? Haven't had enough of them. The whole fucked up family.
Arasaka will always get his way. And the new project is an excellent fit with my skill set. A prime outlet for my ambitions. And it has to do with you, actually.
So Saburo Arasaka's returned. In Yorinobu's body.
We live in strange times.
Not freaked? That doesn't faze you?
Half my life I worked to give Saburo Arasaka immortality. In so doing, I grew accustomed to the thought of his resurrection.
أوكي. لا يمكنني إقناع عقلي بالأمر بطريقة ما. يفترض أن يكون ميتا. عار حقيقي بخصوص.
It's too bad for Yorinobu. He stands defeated in the worst possible way. Cut down by his own nightmare.
A tragic figure, truly.
You never liked him.
One should speak well of the dead, or not at all.
إذن أنت هنا تتحدث أي شيء ماذا؟
Fine. So what do you have to tell me?
I fear I'm the bearer of bad news. Listen to me. The procedure was a success. We removed the biochip. But the damage it wrought proved enormous. At the genetic level, altered DNA. The kind you would find in those suffering from radiation sickness. And sadly, it's lethal.
إذن سأموت.
So you're telling me I'm gonna die?
All the options have yet to be exhausted.
كم تبقى قريب من الوقت؟
How much time I got?
Approximately 6 months. Then things will deteriorate quickly. The time before your ultimate demise will be worst. Most taxing.
أريد التحدث إلى
Want to
هاناكو.
talk to Hanako Arasaka?
I'm afraid that's impossible.
We had a deal.
And both sides fulfilled their respective ends. You, your case, your troubles, no longer interest Hanako.
Hanako Arasaka promised to save my life.
Precisely why she sent me here to discuss your options with you.
هناك خيارات أخرى.
What other options are there? Already gone under the knife once.
Arasaka Corporation has the capability to cheat death. All we require from you is a dose of trust.
Trusted you once already. Fat lot of good that did me.
You may join our pilot program. Secure your soul. I fear your body is no longer of any use. You must abandon it. We will create an engram of your mind and store it in Mikoshi.
Store it? Why can't I just get a new body?
We have yet to solve the compatibility issue.
Doesn't sound like you had much of a problem with Saburo Arasaka.
You have no offspring. Nor do you have an entire clinic focused solely on your care.
كيف أعرف أن هذا ليس فخا؟
How am I supposed to know this isn't another one of your tricks?
A trick?
Maybe Arasaka just wants to punish a pain-in-the-ass thief. Maybe Saburo just wants another soul in his collection.
The Arasakas have become gods. You are nothing to them. Insignificant.
والله أنت اللي بلا قيمة.
This has to be your sweet revenge. Look at you. Your life's work has turned Saburo into a god. Yet here you stand, a mere mortal.
That would make two of us. Why would I seek to punish my companion in distress? My employer has made you an offer. We should finish discussing it.
لست على وشك الذهاب إلى سجن الأرواح في
So
أراساكا.
let's say I agree. Land in Arasaka's soul prison. Put myself at their mercy. Do I even need to ask about the catch?
All is set forth in a contract, guaranteed therein. You must merely sign it. If you wish to live, that is.
خاص المستند.
Now, since a digitized psyche is not legally an individual, the contract entails relinquishing your rights. A temporary measure, naturally.
No. Not about to become the property of Arasaka Corp.
Current participants of the program are all well-known, influential people. We have yet to receive any complaints.
عم يتخلوا عن كل شيء شلون بدهم هي؟
Your belongings are packed. A shuttle will take you back to Earth, and you will be dead before winter. It's no easy decision, I know. You should think it through carefully.
وقع العقد أريد أن أعيش. أرفض التوقيع. سأعود إلى الأرض. لا بدي أرجع على الأرض.
Made my decision. I'm going back to Earth. Going home.
You will die there.
Goodbye, Anders. Your offer was shit. But in making it, you gave me something better.
What are you talking about?
Before, death was inevitable. A fact of my shit life. You let me choose it. Accept it on my terms.
أخذ سهر الشيطان. خذ الحقيبة أشياء. اذهب إلى المنزل. مكوك فضائي. نشينا منغني.
I see your eyes and know you see me. You're like a ghost, how you ran me
شو بتمك؟ بعد العملية يعني؟ زبط. يبدو انه نحن رح نموت شو ما صار وشو ما عملنا.
Hey V, how's the Earth looking from way up
خلصت
there?
اللعبة.
She as pretty as they say? Or is that just another lie?
العالم.
Listen, don't forget, your implants were made for Earth gravity. Could start acting up in orbit. What I'm trying to say is don't ignore any error warnings, okay?
هي رسائل كأنهم تركت لفي.
I mean, if you come back, I'll do a full checkup. Maybe even give you a little discount. Take care, V.
حلوة فكرة هاي الرسائل، بس هو هذا الدكتور العالم المفتوح. هاي جودي.
Hey, V. I was just wondering how you've been. Haven't heard from you in a while. Still living large in Night City? I don't know. All I think about is dropping everything and leaving. Yet, here I am still. Oh, the city's like quicksand. The more you try to get out, the more it pulls you in. Once you're up to your knees, you're never getting out. Like Evelyn.
شو صار صايب إيفلين؟
Anyway, look out for yourself, okay? And call me sometime. Bye.
جودي. والله اللعبة حلوة، قصة حلوة، بس هي النهاية ما للنهاية الوحيدة، لسه في نهايات تانية.
Hey V, it's Panam.
هي بنام بس بلا صورة. زبطت.
The one with the car? Listen, you wouldn't happen to have any gigs to spare, would you? I'm not picky or anything. I'll take whatever pays the rent. If you've got something, or you know someone who does, give me a call, okay?
مقطوعة من المصاري، ما معها مصاري.
So, yeah, that's it. Catch you sometime in the afterlife, maybe.
بس هي رسالتك؟
Hello, V. Saul speaking.
Okay.
Heard about something big happening in Night City. With a certain V in the lead role. Don't know what that was all about or what you got going on. But if you ever need a hand, our camp's your second home.
حلوة منه
I will never forget what you did for us. And for me. It's a debt I'm happy to owe you.
مثل ما قالوا أهل هدول أهل التجمعات أو شي بيكونوا أوفياء.
Can you hear me?
ميتش.
Shit, is this thing recording? Okay, well, all of us have been wondering when you're finally gonna drop by. We can get a barbecue going, knock a few back, do a couple of races, or pay a friendly visit to the Raff and Shiv. Guess what I'm trying to say is, well, Badlands could use a badass like you, V.
Badlands.
Don't know what you got on your plate right now, but remember, you're welcome out here anytime. All right, now, take care.
ما بعرف، خلصوا بظن الرسائل. اللعبة كانت كتير حلوة. هاي النهاية، بس ما للنهاية الوحيدة، لسه بظن في نهايتين. رح طلع لكم اياهم وصورهم وشوف كيف بدهم يطلعوا. هاي روب.
I'm impressed. When you told me you were gonna go after Hellman, I was sure you'd come back as a garbage bag full of smithereens. But you did it. I'm not usually wrong about people and what they're capable of. I'm curious to see what else you've got in ya. If you're looking for your next job, you know where to find me.
روب. في لسه كتير مهمات جانبية حلوة ممكن نساويها، فرح ساويها. في عنا نهايتين أو 3 لسه ممكن نجربهم.
Hello.
هاناكو.
From what I understand, you have less than 6 months to live. I do not know how you plan to spend this time.
أكيد ما بدي أضيعهم معك.
Perhaps you have chosen to put your feet up, rest, ponder life's meaning. Or perhaps you continue to do what you are good at. If that is the case, my father and I would gladly retain your services. You would be compensated generously.
حتى أراساكا بدهم يشغلوني عندهم.
Months will pass faster than you imagine. It would be a shame to let this time go to waste.
ربيتكن شو جوعانين. حتى بالست اشهر اللي بقيوله بدهم يستغلوه بمهمات. مثل ما كنت عم خبركم في نهايتين او 3 رح طلعهم ان شاء الله ونكمل باللعبة.
I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot and... Oh dear. The Fool, the Moon, the High Priestess. Those are bad cards. Keep a close eye on your new friends, V. I mean it.
ميستي هي مخلوقة سادة. النهاية ما كانت هيك متوقعة صراحة، انه ساعدنا شركة أراساكا يلاقي طريقة انه عارض هذا الشي، ما نشيل الشريحة او نعمل شي تاني، ما بعرف نشوف. شكرا كتير على كل لمتابعتكم. السلسلة ما خلصت، بس هاي النهاية الأولى. نشوفكم ان شاء الله بالحلقات الجاية. لا تنسونا من الدعم، لايك، تشترك بالقناة وتكتب لي رأيك بالتعليقات. نشوفكم الفيديو الجاي ان شاء الله. شكرا كتير مرة تانية. سلام.
Traded all for your sweet embrace, 'cause we lost everything.